been in contact with the Prop Masters again, okay? We competed with them last September, I want to say.
August, yes.
Okay.
Or August.
And I thought, well, why not ask them while we were there, because there was a couple of people flying gliders, at least one or two. I thought, well, why don't we invite them out to Manville, which is the Barnstormers' second field. It's a glider and electric field. So I asked them if they wanted to compete with gliders, e-powered or electric-powered gliders. We usually run something between 1.5 and 2, maybe. We've gone up to 2.5 meters. But anything bigger than that, you're going to have a heck of a time getting it down. So they have responded, they're interested. Okay, on the 22nd of this month, their president is going to contact us back. I sent him a bunch of contests that we've run and asked them if they wanted to pick one of those to compete against us. So if you have gliders and want to compete, everybody's more than welcome. We're now looking at either individual competition, or they may actually now be looking at a team competition, which would be awesome because we haven't run one of those yet. But I have a thing set up where we can run teams. And if we have more Barnstormers than Prop Masters, we can split the Barnstormers in half and run 3 teams, which I think would be pretty cool. So we don't know exactly when that's coming up, but he was saying either April or May, so it's not too far off. If you've never flown gliders before, we can take care of that. I think in the email that I sent out to a lot of people, I've got a gentle lady, which is very similar to this glider sitting back here. It's an e-powered 2-meter glider. Has a lot of horsepower, and it'll get up there and glide very well. So if you don't have a glider but want to compete, I'm offering that for you to use. You don't get to keep it though. And please don't crash it. Let's see. I think that's about it. We don't have a date set yet. Does everybody know about Manville? No. Okay. Manville, or Crest Creek Farms Park, I think is what they call it now, which is goofy because it's been Manville forever, but that field is in West Chicago on the south side of town. It's off of Joliet Street. Is everybody, do you drive through West Chicago? Do you know? Okay. If you've never been there, you go to the south side of town, and 59 makes this big S bend. Basically, it's right near that S bend. So it's basically Joliet Street and Wilson Road.
And Roosevelt Road as well.
It's close to Roosevelt Road.
Right,
Just,
so I come down Roosevelt, so I don't have to make a nasty left-hand turn off of Mill.
however you get there, it's fine.
Yeah, Roosevelt to Joliet and go
south of Roosevelt and north of Wilson.
Yep.
So it's in between those 2 big streets.
Okay. Let's see.
Just a point of clarification, because I lived there and I was just like, where's the field?
Yeah.
And there's a playground parking lot, but it's not that, you're saying it's along Joliet.
No.
The field that you were looking at is what we call Upper Manville. That's south, because it's a higher elevation slightly. It's like 20 feet up. Lower Manville is the one that's wide open. There's just a little pull off to get off of Joliet Street, park right there. You got, I think it's 1,000 feet wide and 600 feet deep.
And
Wide open.
do folks fly at both?
I'm sorry.
Do you fly at both, or just more of the lower Manville?
No,
Which one?
just the lower.
Just lower.
Just lower. Why lower?
We will use Upper Manville in certain situations, like if we go out for Winter Warriors, which we go out once a month, we might go to Upper Manville just because it's easier to get in and out of with the snow.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. But in the middle of summer, you're flying. Okay,
We'll be at Lower Manville.
very good.
Okay, I think that, you know, with the information we have, and we'll be getting more from the prop masters, February 22nd is when they hold their, 22nd or 24th is when they hold their meeting. And Mick was gonna get back in touch with me then.
You might want to mention that Manville is more like your uncle's cornfield, and you just pull off the road next to it. There are no signs, there's no potties,
It's a farm field, it's an
It's-
old farm
yeah.
field.
yeah.
But it's all grass, it's perfectly mowed.
Fence, I mean.
But,
Road, Joliet Road is
okay.
parallel with this fence.
Sort
Sort of in the middle of the field.
I think I'm just done with that. Can I ask you a question on this? Did we do anything with Scott? Did he get the information?
Yeah, it was voted on, it was passed, yes, and he accepted, so.
Congratulations, Scott.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was a little bit, at the last, meeting, basically, Ernie had mentioned about Scott, getting lifetime membership in the club.
Yeah.
I think that was this young fella here.
Ah, cool, even younger, huh?
I don't think I'm younger.
Well, we voted on, it passed. I think Scott has done, over the years, more than his share of work for the club, and I think, I want to say that it was a good choice. So Scott, you are now basically a lifetime member.
A lifer.
Okay, yeah.
Much appreciated,
Okay.
Cool, all right, we got that. Now, our little show and tell with the models we have here, I think we can roll straight into that.
Do we have time for a few more